Did you know that somewhere in the universe it's raining molten glass sideways at 5,400 miles per hour? Sounds like something out of a sci-fi nightmare, right? Well, that's just another Tuesday on an alien planet. Space is way weirder than you think. And today, I've got 10 mind-blowing facts that will change how you see the universe. Let's start with something that'll completely mess with your sense of time. On Venus, a single day lasts longer than an entire year. That's because Venus takes 243 Earth days to rotate once, but only 225 days to orbit the Sun. Imagine waking up on a Monday and still being in the same Monday months later. If you ever needed an excuse to sleep in, Venus is your place. And speaking of things that seem impossible, did you know space isn't actually empty? We imagine it as a silent void, but in reality, it's filled with cosmic dust, rogue planets, and mysterious radio signals. NASA has even recorded eerie space sounds, which are actually electromagnetic waves converted into audio. So technically, space has its own spooky soundtrack. Aliens might just be trying to drop the ultimate mixtape, and we're over here freaking out. But if you think space is strange now, wait until you hear this. There are more stars in the universe than grains of sand on Earth. Let that sink in. Every beach, every desert, every tiny speck of sand, multiplied by billions. And yet, somehow, I still can't find my car keys. Now, let's talk about a real-life treasure planet. Scientists have discovered an exoplanet called 55 Cancri E, believed to be made mostly of carbon. Thanks to its extreme heat and pressure, it could be covered in diamond. If we could mine it, it would be worth quadrillions of dollars. Too bad it's 40 light years away, or else we'd have billionaires fighting over space real estate. Speaking of extreme planets, Jupiter has been dealing with the worst storm in the solar system for over 300 years. The Great Red Spot is a massive hurricane, bigger than Earth, that has been raging nonstop. Scientists aren't sure why it hasn't died down yet, but at this point, I think Jupiter just likes the drama. And if you think that's bad weather, let me introduce you to HD 189733b. This planet doesn't just have strong winds, it has glass rain. And not just any rain, but molten glass falling sideways at over 5,000 miles per hour. Imagine stepping outside and getting hit with tiny burning shards of glass. Talk about needing extreme weather insurance. But as terrifying as that sounds, nothing compares to falling into a black hole. If you did, you'd experience something called spaghettification, where gravity would stretch you out like a noodle. From an outsider's perspective, you'd appear frozen in time right before you disappear forever. So basically, if you fall into a black hole, you'd be stuck in the ultimate slow-motion horror movie. But don't worry, space isn't all terrifying. In fact, it might be hiding something amazing, alien life. And one of the best places to look isn't Mars, but Europa, one of Jupiter's moons. Beneath its thick ice crust lies a massive ocean with more water than Earth's oceans combined. Scientists believe it could be home to extraterrestrial life. So while we're busy looking for aliens light years away, they might be swimming right next door. And speaking of strange moons, Saturn's moon Titan takes weird to a whole new level. It has rivers, lakes, and even rain. But instead of water, it's all liquid methane. Basically, Titan is the only place in the solar system besides Earth with a full water cycle, except it's made of natural gas. Forget swimming. If you tried, you'd turn into a human barbecue. But here's the craziest fact of all. Right now, as you watch this, you're moving at 1.3 million miles per hour. Our galaxy, the Milky Way, is hurtling through space at an insane speed, taking us with it. And the weirdest part? You don't feel a thing. So the next time someone tells you to get moving, just remind them you're already flying through the universe at ridiculous speeds. Mind officially blown? If you loved these insane space facts, make sure to hit that like button and subscribe, because trust me, the universe is full of surprises and we've barely scratched the surface. Until next time, keep looking up.